Hey guys, in this tutorial I'm going to show you a few little fun commands from 1.21. So yeah, let's just get started with the Breeze sword. This only works in survival, and this is what it does. Whenever you hit with it, you launch all of the enemies into the air which are nearby. Okay, it's fairly simple. You see, it's just 4 command blocks. So first it tests if the player has a diamond sword in the main hand slot, and if that diamond sword has a data value of 1, that means that it has lost 1 durability, indicating you've used it to hit something. And then it runs this new pretty cool particle command. Okay, then it's tested for the same things, and all mobs nearby get levitation. If you want the levitation to, I don't know, be not so strong or maybe even stronger, then you can adjust this number here as you like. This is just a sound, nothing more, and again tests for the same things. And then you get your undamaged diamond sword back, thus you can use it again infinitely often. Alright, let's move on with the strong mace. As you might know, this weapon's damage scales with the amount of blocks fallen before the hit. So, now actually, let me use an iron golem to demonstrate. I've made this effect a bit better. Yeah, it's just a bit better. Basically, you get strength when you're in the air. So, the command tests if you have a mace in your main hand slot, and then if the block 3 blocks below you is air, and if all of these requirements are met, it gives you a strength effect with an amplifier of 51. To make this mace weaker, you can decrease this number. I think you don't need to make it stronger. Pretty much should already one-hit everything in the game, at least if it's unmodified. And let's just move on. The next one is really simple, and it's just more of a visual effect. It doesn't really do anything, but it makes these wind charges a bit more spectacular regarding the looks. And as you might have guessed, it just takes all of these wind charge projectiles, actually wind charges, but the ID is wind charge projectile, and then has them run a particle command, which is this wind explosion emitter particle. But nothing more to add, I guess. 2 more items to go. So this is the wind rod. It really just knocks back enemies within a certain range, and that's all it does. It executes a command at each fishing hook if the block 0.1 blocks below is not air, so that means pretty much if it's colliding with the ground. And the command that's run is just this particle command at first. You already know this particle from the command before. And then it also has all of the fishing hooks run a command that plays a sound, which is this sound of a breeze mob when shooting, and in the end it just teleports the entities back a bit, including itself. That's why it basically just kills itself. So in the end we've got this curse left here. So you see, when I'm close to any mob while holding this item here, they get cursed, which is indicated by these particles, and when I stop holding it or remove myself from the mobs, then they just get a really strong wither effect. Nah, actually it's a damage command, doesn't matter. Whatever they die, that's basically just the only thing that truly matters. Okay, it also again tests if the players have trial keys, and if that's the case, it causes them to run a command that applies the tech curse to nearby enemies, entities even, not only enemies. Then this plays this little sound here. This command is unconditional, that's important. Every entity with a tag cursed also executes this particle command. I think this is a pretty cool particle. I'm gonna use this more often in the future. And then this doesn't matter if you put it on chain or repeat. Yeah, it's unconditional, that's what I wanted to say. This just causes all of the entities with the tag curse to damage themselves by 5 damage. That's the same type of damage the wither effect applies to you, and they only damage themselves if there's no player with a trial key in the main hand slot nearby.